All right, so here's another little update video on typing mistakes or trying to type your own personality, right? So if you don't know, Shannon and I, we do this objective typing racket where we sit in separate rooms and we'll type the same person and we're trying to get their personality type on a spectrum of 512 personality types, right? So it takes quite a bit of time. It's stressful. It's not fun. But for the large majority of the time, we land on the same type. So we're getting some objective triangulation here. So as we've been doing this for people and for clients over the past few months, we're noticing some patterns, right? We're noticing up close people typing themselves off, right? And this has been pretty well known for many, many years that the self-reporting, self-typing, self-testing thing, it doesn't work out so well. There's something weird going on here, right? People are seeing themselves upside down and backwards in some way, shape, or form. So the extroverted person sees themselves as introverted, the feeling person sees himself as thinking, et cetera, et cetera, et cetera, all the way down. It feels like it's something to do with when you get the video back from your family vacation and you're embarrassed. You're like, oh my God, I talk that way, I look that way, I move that way, right? I think it's that kind of mechanism just amped way up. So you going through your life right now, as you're listening to this video, you're looking at yourself, you have a projection of yourself, how you think you sound, how you think you communicate, what you think you say and do to others. That view that you have of yourself that you've had for 20, 30, 40 years, that view is largely false. You're living a lie. You're in a matrix bubble of your own bullshit. Now, all your friends know who you really are. You don't know who you really are, but they do. And a lot of self-awakening is sitting around these little circles with your friends while they all tell you you suck in this area, and then you finally realize and own it, right? It's easy to see when you flip it around and you look at how your other friends and family are delusional of themselves, right? So it's owning that that's how we all are. That's how I am, right? So technically, what are some breakdowns? Like if you didn't want to trip on the same stone that everyone trips on, if you don't want to submit a video typing and then be the 199th person in a row to make the same mistakes as everyone else, if you wanted to get ahead, not that anyone would ever do this, you would be looking at these kind of common tripping points. Number one, this anecdotal contradiction games. Like, for example, we get constantly lead SEs and NEs, so EPs. They're coming to us and always saying, you don't understand, I'm an organizer. And they'll point to this one time that they organized a bucket of screws in 1985. And they will die on that. I did this. I organized this. I'm an organizer. You don't even know I organize. I'm a lead NI, SI. I am an organizer. They can't make sense of the contradictions of, hey, yes, you did organize, you did plan, you did know the future, you did. Great job, awesome, pat on the back. But can you see the other 99.999% of your life where you are causing chaos by overgathering constantly and you can't focus and you can't organize, yet at the end you then say, oh, by the way, I'm an organizer. Did you notice that? Like, and so it's this kind of going to the second point here is like not recognizing the savior demon state. Just because you do something doesn't mean that's your savior. You've got to look at the overall context of your savior versus demon state. Everyone's going to be savior organize or savior gather, one or the other. Everyone's going to be savior identity or savior tribe, one or the other, right? And so you're not looking at, oh, well, I care about others, therefore I'm this. Oh, I'm selfish, therefore I'm that. Or I organize, therefore I'm this. No. Everybody does everything, right? You're looking at what are you doing 99% of the time unconsciously, automatically, and probably completely unaware of it. That is your savior state. The trick seems to be when we do something that is hard for us or impressive or awesome and you kind of get this spike, that's usually a demon that you're then proud of. So the chaotic person is proud that they organized, right? The selfish person is proud that they cared about others. And that's what they're then going to come show off to you saying this is my type, right? And you're looking at them going, what the hell, you're joking, right? So that point right there, like just because you can do something doesn't mean that's your savior. Everybody can do everything. You're looking for the savior demon state, right? And then third, people by and large are abusively against working with outside perspectives. If you're coming to this personality thing with your view of yourself is the best view, you're fucked. That's the joke. Like you've got to let that go first. You got to know that your friends and family and outsiders can see you more than you can see you. And it's the person that is going, this has to resonate with me. Oh, I totally do this. Oh, this is totally me. Nobody gets me. Like that person's gone. There's no hope for somebody in that state still. They've got to be in a submissive, humbling state of going, look, I'm clouded. I am delusional. I am seeing myself upside down. Everybody sees themselves upside down. Therefore, I'm seeing myself upside down. Everyone thinks they're seeing themselves clearly and is lying to themselves. Therefore, I have to trust the process that that's probably what I'm doing. And therefore, your bottom line, taking more stock in what outsiders say about you than what you say about you. Just as if you would do for helping someone else, right? You see your delusional mom who sees herself all upside down. If she would just listen to your point of view, your outside point of view about her, you could help her. but she won't listen to you because your mom believes your mom, right? And you are doing the same thing and I'm doing the same thing, right? Those things right there, just know that, look, whatever it is that you do, you can do everything. You can organize, you can be selfish, you can be a martyr. Everybody does everything great. Don't get locked up on the contradictions. People think if I have this trait, therefore I don't do the opposite. Come on, think it through. Number two, be able to recognize the difference between a savior and a demon state. That takes a little bit of time. And then number three, trust the opinions of your outside points of view, your friends, your family. Or one other thing you can do, you can go on Facebook and find that new personality test. And I'm sure that's going to be the one right there.